Hey, what's up, everybody? Mike G here. I got a brand new box, and this sucker is huge. This is the Premium Collectible Studio Deluxe Ray Stantz Ghostbuster statue. I had no idea it would come in a box this big, though. So I'm really excited to get this sucker open. I'm going to go ahead and open it up real quick. All right. So now, I like this so far. Comes with nice thick foam padding on top of it to protect it. Now this reminds me of the Sideshow Hot Toys Batmobile 89. Now that was the only one that I've gotten that was packaged like this with the Velcro straps underneath. And look at all the foam around this. Look at it all. It's encased in there in the middle. I love it when companies take care of their products like this. This shows that they really actually care about the things that you're buying. So you got foam panels that are all on each side to stop the package itself from shifting. You got a thick foam keeping it completely still. Knowing this is a statue and the way this company is taking care of it, fantastic. I love them already. They're expensive. There's their logo right there. But let's get all this plastic off of it. There we go. All right, so here we go. PCS. There's their logo right there for Premium Collectible Studios. Right there. A little close up on it. If you ever want to check them out, there's their tags right there for X, Instagram, and Facebook. Ray Stantz, and it's the deluxe edition too. So I really like these heavy duty straps that they got. I mean, they're tight. They wanted to make sure this sucker did not move. Real tight. Oh man. Now I know I'm excited to get this thing out, but geez. Alright, so let's see. Anything on that side? No. Just let you know that this is the Premium Collectible Studio and that is the top. Alright. Nothing there. Alright, so let's pop it open. I already broke some foam. Nice. Flip it over. Nothing in the foam pieces, just to make sure nothing falls out and breaks. Wow. Okay. He is massive. I had no idea that this statue was going to be this big. Look at the proton pack. It's almost the size of my hand. There's the plate. The arm itself. I mean, look, my hand's right here next to it. But the proton pack is about the size of my hand. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. There's the coils. You got Mr. Dan Aykroyd himself. Let's get all these pieces out of the box. Alright, so we got all the pieces out. You got the plank that his diorama that he stands on. There's Ray, the body. You got the two heads. You got the coils. You got the plasma thrower blast. You got the proton pack. Got another hand. Got the arm with the proton particle thrower. You know, all kinds of different parts here. Now, one thing I did not see is an instruction sheet. Now I know it's pretty self-explanatory, it should be, to put it together, but I mean, just for the sake of all the small pieces, they should give you some kind of a sheet. Now I know this is a limited edition statue, so let me see what number it is. Ooh, real nice. So they only made 375. This is number 38. Nice. The lower the number out of a limited edition, the more it's worth. Wow, lucky. Lucky draw there. Try not to destroy everything. Let me take everything out of the plastic bags. Alright, so I got everything out of the plastic bags. I love the attention to detail that we got going on here. It's very, very heavy. Very heavy. Now, if anybody watched my other video of the Star Ace, I think it was Venkman statue, I was very harsh on them with that one. But for good reason. Wow, look at that detail on him. You see that? Look at the eyes. That's pretty insane. Let's check the other head. Wow. That's pretty impressive. That looks just like Dan Aykroyd. Wow. And a whole bunch of pieces. Looks like some shoelaces. Pieces that go on, I guess, the I've never really put together a proton pack, so proton pack detail is pretty good. Got to be very careful with the wiring. In my experience with the Star Ace, I mean, I know this is a lot better quality and more expensive, but Star Ace, these wires were able to break pretty easy. Let's see if I can pick this thing up without... Okay, so it just sticks on his back. Everything is solid resin too, so there's no give to this. This kind of reminds me of the Hasbro particle beam. If you guys collected those, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna try to put him together a little bit and see what we can get through here. So one of the things I wanted to point out that I like so far is it's got the magnet system. So that makes it easier, so you're not trying to force anything in there. So I like that right off the bat. I like that immediately. Another thing I want to point out too is when you go to put this thing together, make sure that you put the hand on the grip. That way when you magnetize it into place, see what I mean? Otherwise you don't want to force the proton accelerator into the hand. You don't want to do that, because I just tried to put this on first and then put the hand on, and I found myself almost forcing. You could end up breaking the fingers, so you don't want to do that. So just be careful with that. Alright, so now we're going to put on the proton pack. That didn't really grab, so it's a little trusting it right now. Alright, the next troubleshooting tip that I found here is the hose here that attaches to the back. Make sure it is the piece that has the fat part right here that plugs into the proton pack, and then make sure you plug it into the back of the proton gun. I had to detach the arm to do it, so you might have to do the proton. You might want to do the proton pack first, just in case. Alright, so let's throw Ray's head up there. Looks pretty sick. I like the attention to detail. Jeez. Alright, I just got these pieces here attached. There's a slot here. I had to find it because there's no instructions that it came with. So I had to kind of lift his arm up a little bit just to fit that piece, that bracket piece there. And then I just put his little chain here, and that little piece right there. Alright, just got the gun tip and the hose attached. I just attached this cord here. Alright. Took me a minute to figure this part out because there's no instruction sheet. So, with the non-deluxe version, you don't get the particle beam itself. Instead, you'll get this piece here that will go right here. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out, like, while this is attached, how to get this piece attached. Because this is attached to this orange piece here that gets plugged into here. There we go. And so I'm sitting here looking at it and I'm like, well, now I notice that it attaches here. That the cord attaches there. Ding, ding, ding. Hello, Mike. It's because this is so the nozzle is attached, which I don't know, man. I think, yeah, I guess it's the same. It just looks not quite consistent here. I mean, I know that's supposed to be the beam coming out of the nozzle itself, but it's not. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers. It's only a minor flaw. There's Ray right there, coming at you. Particle beam. Come on, focus. There we go. I think he's pretty sick. He's cool. He is a huge statue. I really like him. I got one more piece to figure out. This piece, which somehow must get attached to the frame of the proton pack. Let's take a look. And I found it. Sitting right there. That's where that goes. Alright, let's attach this sucker. And there he is. So there's Ray, the PCS statue. I think there's very few of them left. Here, we'll switch out the head. Oh, easy there, buddy. Dang. Alright. Boom. Wait for the focus there. There we go. Too much shadow on his face. But there it is right there. The PCS statue of Ray Stantz. Got him on sideshow.com. Last I checked, there's few left. So if you're a statue collector, you're a Ghostbusters collector, I would probably go for this one. And just to kind of give you an idea, I'll pull out the Star Ace statue real quick to show you the difference. And there's the Star Ace statue. I was very critical on Star Ace and their overall presentation and frame of work that they did, but he is tiny compared to the PCS collectible statue. I mean, you know, the proton pack. Compared to this one, hell of a lot more detail. You can see, like, it's like more of raised logo. You could tell it looks almost like they made it look like a patch for a statue. This one's just cheap paint texture. Shitty painting. Big difference. Big difference. Down to the zipper. It's not, and it's all statue. It looks like it's material, but it's not. It's solid resin compared to Star Ace, the poor counterpart. It's just, it's a shame. A real shame. It came with in Star Ace even came with a trap that didn't even have the lines on the trap. It's just a blank, disrespectful trap. This one didn't come with a trap, but that's okay. That's okay. We forgive PCS. But yeah, there you go. There you have it. Go grab yours while you can, while it's still up there. You can make payments. I believe it was 700 and some change for this statue. I made payments over the year, maybe 4 or 5 months. It's like 100 here, 100 and something. It wasn't too bad. If you want to splurge and give yourself something really nice, and you're a Ghostbusters fan, go ahead. Egon and Peter are sold out. I think Winston you could still get. Ray, there's very few left of him. But yeah, there it is. This is the deluxe version. So the deluxe version comes with the head that comes with the original version. That's the deluxe head. So the one that comes with the goggles and the proton beam. That is mainly the deluxe part. If you don't get the deluxe ray, you won't get the one with the goggles, and you won't get the particle beam. So basically, you'll get this head, this ray head, without the goggles, which still is pretty amazing representation and of Dan Aykroyd himself. I mean, they did a phenomenal job. I'm really happy with it. Definitely happy with it. The particle beam, which still, if you're a Ghostbusters collector, this is going to be like Hasbro. Because Hasbro had the same type of, particle beam. I'll show you. Very cheap particle beam. Obviously. Oh man, look at the spider webs on that. Mass hysteria. Winston, he needs to be dusted. But yeah, the Hasbro. There's Hasbro's particle beams, which looks just similar to Ecto Glow. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys, and hanging out with me and checking out my video. If you could, like and subscribe to my channel. I'm always trying to do new things. I do a lot of VHS hype videos and stuff like that. Kind of like a little bit of a nostalgia hype with VHS tapes and stuff like that. Say hi, Snowball. But yeah, give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate everybody's support. I really definitely appreciate it. And until next time, if you like it, sound off in the comments below. And if you want to see anything else on my channel, let me know what your favorite franchise is, and I'll see what I can dig up. Until then, this is Mike G, and I am out of here.